Welcome back, car people. I hope you've all been keeping well. So in my last video to you, I had literally sold out of everything with the exception of the Lamborghini Huracan that was away being serviced. I was out of bullets, as we say. Sold the BMW M3, the BMW 6 Series, 3 DB9s and the Lamborghini Performante. So I decided to take a holiday and enjoy the break while I had no stock. When I got back last week, instantly I bought two cars, this Golf R and this Range Rover Evoque. I've had inquiries on both of them, and I was up at 7:30 this morning. As I'm filming this, it's Bank Holiday Monday. So anyone that follows Tom Hartley's channel, I'm not a lazy bastard. Yeah, I was up at 7:30 to conclude the deal on this Golf R, and later on today we have a customer coming to see the Evoque, which I think is a deal done. But in the meantime, I'm off to a place called Plumpton in West Sussex to buy a beautiful DB9 Volante that I was offered by a viewer of the channel. So you're going to be coming with us on that journey, and I'll tell you about my plans for later in the week. I have a very busy week coming up, so let's get on the road and show you this DB9. Okay, so we're on our way now on the M25, and straight away we've hit traffic. Anyone knows the A3 junction has been being altered with new bridges, etc. for the last, what seems like forever, and there's typical traffic here. But I have my own private lane on the motorway. It's called the inside lane, and invariably that moves quicker because everything in the outside lane wants to get out there, whether they're overtaking anything or not. So a little bit of a driver's nag there about middle and outside lane hoggers. So we're on our way to Plumpton in West Sussex. I like this part of the country. If you remember on my previous video, I called out to viewers for anyone that would like to sell a car, and one of the channel viewers, a chap called David, reached out to me. He's got a beautiful DB9 that he described so accurately on the email to me. It's the facelift model, finished in Avimore blue with a sandstorm interior. He's even got the umbrella and trickle charger, so a complete example. Wonderful history, sounds in excellent condition. We've agreed terms over the phone, and I'm going there with the intention of buying it. So I've recruited the wife on a bank holiday. That means that I'm going to have to cough up for a pub lunch, but that will be a nice thing to do while we're down in West Sussex. So we're going to get to where we're going. I think David is happy to be on camera, and I'll give you a walk around the car and show you what I look for when I'm buying an Aston Martin. We'll see you there. Right, I've arrived in East Sussex, not West Sussex, as I said in the video earlier. David has presented me this beautiful DB9, and it's even better than I expected. If that looks like what it appears to be a scratch on the front bumper, it isn't. It's just polish in the PPF. The colour is beautiful, Avimore blue, which really looks great in the sunshine, something a bit different. The wheels are immaculate, and they're shod with Michelin Pilot Sport tyres. As with any car that's been carefully looked after, he's owned this for 9 years, and you can see it's been garaged throughout. There's no condensation in the lights. That's something that I look for. There's no corrosion on the bodywork, at least none that's immediately obvious. Even as a trader, when I come to look at a car, I get excited about the thought of a purchase, and sometimes can overlook things. Little bit of creasing on the hood, but only to be expected. A little bit of a blemish on the paintwork here, but gosh, going to forgive it that. The car is, what is it, an 09, so no, just 16 years old, isn't it? All the paperwork is inside. David's happy to be on camera, so we'll go in and look at that, and we'll conclude the sale in there. Okay, we're now looking at the documents, and how is this for a service history? A leather bound monogrammed folder with an inch, I'm not going to show the V5, an inch thick folder of what appears to be every bill and receipt. Pictures of when the car was purchased by David 9 years ago. The most wonderful service history, and the history is entirely Aston Martin. We have the leather-bound service book with every service stamp in it right up until 2023. We have a glass key, we have a plastic key where the buttons haven't been pushed through, and the valet key here. Wind deflector there, and actually a car cover out in the hall for me to put in the boot. I'm thrilled with this car, David. Let's put you on camera. Thank you for offering to be on camera. Right, this is David. He's agreed to be on camera. Thank you for that, David. I'm thrilled with this car. Thank you for offering it to me. How did that come about?
Well, it became time to move the car on. I'd had it 9 years. Frankly, wasn't using it as much as I ought to, and I felt it should go to somebody who could enjoy it and have too many cars. And I'm a subscriber to Kevin's channel on YouTube, and I know he's a bit of an Aston Martin expert and probably a DB9 expert as well.
I've done a few recently, yeah.
So I thought that's the person to ask. So I went for some advice, and then I went away and I tried We Buy Any Car, tried Motorway, one or two other places, and frankly, none of them were very satisfactory, both in terms of how much they offered me, but also the whole process was not great. And so I went back to Kevin, and to cut a short story even shorter, we've done a deal, and he's here today to pick the car up, and I've been very happy with the way it's been handled.
So, bank holiday, lovely day for me to come out, enjoy a quiet drive down to the lovely part of the world where you are. Let's get you paid, and then I should get the wife down to the pub for a bite of lunch, and then we'll be back home. I've got to be back for 4 o'clock for another customer coming. So thanks very much, David. Thank you for agreeing to be on camera. And then, guys, you'll see me back at Stream Cars HQ. Well, we came to this lovely little pub called The Plough, and very busy, as you might expect it to be on a bank holiday Monday afternoon. Unfortunately, waited an hour for a sandwich, and it didn't come, so we're leaving here hungry. And there we go, the Evoque leaving. That's the second one for today. 2 sold, 1 DB9 in, and this lovely little CLA 250 AMG has come in part exchange. So you'll see that come to the channel very soon. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my day. If you could please like or subscribe, and you'll be the first to see cars as they come to the channel. Look forward to the next video. See you soon.